People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. First thing that is popping in the news, I am going to quote from a Kenny Rogers song called The Gambler. Pretty much the song says, you got to know when to walk away. Know when enough is enough. And people, this appropriately applies to a situation that I see going on overseas in America, to be specific. However, it also applies to gang activity in Jamaica. Now people, the other day, the federal system, they indicted a set of youths. Young Thugga and Gvnna. They represent a clique that is called YSL. 28 members, 26 others including Gvnna and Young Thug, they were indicted. They were indicted for drugs, guns, takeaway, gang activity, criminal activity under what they call the RICO Act. Now under the RICO Act, pretty much they want to supersede. They want to make sure that you get the maximum time allowed under your sentencing guideline. Pretty much they want to put you under the jail. Bury you, ALIVE. So people, pretty much what is happening is that you have two sets of group, two sets of gang. One of those members are gang YFN Lucci, LUCCI, and his crew. And then you have Young Thug, Gvnna, and then YSL members. Pretty much it is said that Young Thug and Gvnna, they are accused of planning, orchestrating, conspiracy to take away YFN Lucci and his members. So people, that is where the problem starts, and that is where the problem gets even worse. Now people, here's the thing. A lot of youths in Jamaica, a lot of youths in America, them getting a gang activity. For whatever reason, sometimes because of greed, sometimes because of circumstances beyond their control. Pretty much money is the motive. However, they don't know when to leave. They don't know when enough is enough. They don't know when the heat is coming, when the heat is on. And when I speak about the heat, I am speaking about them people, the feds, law enforcement, the law, po. So pretty much, they think that they are in the mob. They think that they are married to the game. So therefore, them say, them a keep it real. They make enough money, hundreds of thousands, or in some case, millions of US dollars. However, they claim that they are keeping it real. Here is what keeping it real. You are representing for your clique in a for them eyes. You want your other members or your other follow back people know, say, listen, I am here for life. I am a part of this, no matter how stupid it gets. However, in my eyes, here is what keeping it real is. Keeping it real to be free. Free to do exactly what you want to do. Free to be there for your kids. Free to be there for your mother, should she depend on you in her later ages. So therefore, that is keeping it real. Now people, like them say, a lot of times these people put themselves in a predicament and they can't leave. Because they make a whole lot of money. However, they squander more than they make. So therefore, it is not what you make, it is what you save. So therefore, if you make $1 billion and you spend $1.5 billion, that means you're 0.5 in the red, $500 million in the red. You are basically underwater. So people, me just say, young money is fool's money. Whenever these young youths start make money, them feel as if, boy, if I make $1 million this week, that means by the end of the year, 52 weeks of the year, me I have $52 million. But they are not taking into consideration that you have a thing that called bad luck, you have a thing that called law enforcement, you have a thing that called karma. Karma catches up to you. Now people, here is where it applies in America with these rappers, these gangsters, and also in Jamaica. A lot of youths in Jamaica, they're a part of the gang. Them keep up all sorts of FUCKRY. However, when them get hot, them get the opportunity to fly out, go in America, Canada, England, wherever. However, they are still a part of the FUCKRY. They are still financing the guns, the drugs, the gangster activity. As it applied to Young Thug and Gvnna in this case, they were always gangsters. Gangsters turn rapper. Rapper get rich. However, they still want to indulge in this activity. Why, people? Because image is everything. As a rapper, if you have gang personality, gang persona, gang credibility, it makes you more sellable. It makes you more acceptable. And then again, people, like I said, a lot of times, these people, them make money, them are flash out the money. So therefore, they are really in the red. It is all for show. It is all for hype. So therefore, even though you see them a rap and you know so them a make a whole bunch of money, some of them have all sorts of contract. Them have all sorts of expensive videos. Them have all sorts of entourage. So people at the end of the day, when the accountant do the books, they are always behind the 8 ball. So therefore, they use all sorts of criminal elements, all sorts of criminal activity, hustling, gang, guns, whatever you want to call it. Basically, they are diversifying their portfolio because them basically blow up everything. So people, this is my advice. And I am not promoting any sorts of gang activity. I am just giving you the real game. Alright, you're broke. Alright, you feel as if your back is against the wall. Alright, you go do wrong. Whether you go stick up, take with somebody money, take with this, take with that, whatever it is. You cannot be doing the same thing over and over. Or else, the law of possibility and probabilities, it is going to catch up to you. Karma is going to catch up to you. So therefore, get in. If you cannot be good, be very careful. Be very smart. And whenever you get involved in anything that is wrong, and you take it as a career, sooner or later, long run, short catch, you're going to get caught. So people, like I always say, every day the bucket goes to the well, one day the bottom, it is going to drop out. It is just the natural order of life. It is just the law of possibility and probabilities. So people, here again we see a next perfect example in which not only Americans and Jamaicans, however, everybody that is involved in anything that is wrong. You cannot keep on doing wrong for the rest of your natural life. It is only a matter of time. Nobody is fooled. You can fool some of the people some of the time. However, you cannot fool all the people all the time. And people, especially when you live in America, law enforcement, they do their homework. They do their due diligence. And even in Jamaica, this is not going to work. Whenever you are a part of any sort of gang activity, usually, if you are lucky, if you're in the minority, meaning 0.001%, you might get away. You might live to tell the tale. You might live and have success and can launder that money or put that money into good use, like a lot of the places that you see being built in Jamaica by a lot of these hustlers, these smugglers. But me just say, 99.999% of the time, it is going to end up in an epic failure. You are going to end up in two places. May I talk about the big yard or even down at Dovecot, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.